Hey guys, it's Remy from Accessory Fitness, and in today's video we're going to go over a second exercise that's going to help you achieve the handstand push-up. So in the previous video we went over the mechanics of the freestanding handstand push-up, specifically the bottom of the movement where your head and your two hands make up a tripod formation. And because of this, traditional shoulder press exercises like the barbell or the dumbbell shoulder press, where your hands are in line with your head throughout the movement, don't really translate well to the handstand push-up. So in the previous video, we went over an accessory exercise that counteracts this problem. And in this video, we're going to be going over another exercise, but this exercise you can do without any equipment. So first, let's talk about a very common handstand push-up accessory exercise that's performed. And that exercise is this, the wall-assisted handstand push-up. But the problem with this variation is that it doesn't actually fix that problem where your hands are in line with your head when you're pushing, right? If you look at this, it's no different than the dumbbell press or the barbell press. So because of that, a lot of YouTubers actually recommend this variation, which is the wall-facing handstand push-up. But I think this has a lot more problems, and I'm going to discuss that. But first, let's talk about one of the benefits. And the benefit is that your head can actually come in front because there's no wall that's blocking your head. So you can actually get the handstand tripod formation at the bottom of the movement that really mimics the freestanding handstand push-up. But one of the biggest issues is here. If you were to fail at the bottom, it's really hard to exit. You're gonna have to try to probably do a cartwheel from the side. But as you can see here, I have a wall and a dumbbell set on either side of me, so it'd be impossible to do that. And you have to really make sure that you have the proper space. And even if you do, you can hurt yourself doing the cartwheel, right? When you're facing the other direction, as you can see here, you don't have that issue. You can just fall down and you'll be fine. Another issue I have with this variation is that I always found it I was gonna fall forward as well. Sometimes my feet would just start floating, and that gets really scary. Because when you fall over, you're gonna have to, land on your back, and you could hurt. And the last issue I had, especially with this variation, but also a little bit with the initial variation, was that you have to worry about the friction, right? When your feet is sliding up or down, it really depends on what wall you're using or what shoes you're wearing or socks you're wearing, and when the friction changes, the load changes, and how are you supposed to progressively overload if the load is constantly changing? So the variation shown now is actually the solution that solves the issues from the two previous variations. So this is the handstand push-up where you have a bent leg, just one of them on the wall, and your other leg is straight, mimicking the position of the handstand push-up. And as you can see at the bottom of the movement, I've got the tripod formation going on, and it's also very easy to exit and enter this position. Because it's like the back facing one, right? You just fall down like this and you're good to go. And another thing to note is you don't have to really worry about the friction because, as you can see, my leg is not really sliding up and down the wall. And this is great because one, you can progress and track your lifts better because it's not changing based on the friction. You don't have to worry about the type of wall you're using, or if you're wearing socks, or if you're wearing shoes, if you're barefoot. So yeah, and that's really another really great benefit. And for me, this is how I got the handstand push-up. So if you're trying to get the handstand push-up, really give it a try. Thanks for watching, and until next time.